welcome to What's Happening with the Celebrities. I'm Brian, and here I have Scarlett Johansson, who is playing a character named Lucia from the true story, La Verdad, Witness to the Salvadorian Martyrs. It's a great book. I read it.
You read it?
I read it.
Because so did I. I kind of had to, though.
Yeah.
It was a good book.
Okay, so can we just jump right into it? I'm just going to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, of course.
So can you give us some background on Lucia?
So basically, Lucia, she was working as a maid at a Jesuit priest house, and she witnessed the murder of several people there, including 6 priests, and they were basically massacred by the Salvadoran soldiers. And this is because the Jesuit priests were collecting info on the government in El Salvador, which was very corrupt at the time. And so, while the Civil War was going on in El Salvador, which the government was keeping going, these priests were collecting info that they now died for because they knew too much. And Lucia, standing at the window, saw everything, and she was the witness. And she went and she reported it, and she was ushered to keep quiet, and she was taken out of the country because she could now be killed for the information she knew. When she was taken to the FBI, they held her for 3 days, intense questioning and pressure, and they wanted her to lie about it, and they wanted her to say it was not the Salvadoran government, it was the guerrillas, the rebels, the other side of the Civil War, because the U.S. was funding El Salvador. They wanted the Civil War was something they were supporting.
That's awesome.
So they wanted to shut Lucia up, and they threatened to deport her and her family if she didn't lie. And what she ended up doing in the end was she told the truth, and it cost a lot.
Wow. So what compelled her to tell the truth? Because, that must take a lot.
There were a lot of repercussions with her telling the truth. She was taken from place to place. She had to leave her home. She went to D.C., San Antonio, and finally found a home in California after meeting with a U.S. ambassador in Washington, D.C., and telling her story because he had been looking into the corrupt politics. He had a hypothesis that there was something bad going on. And so she was the one witness, and she basically got the truth out. Even though her family back in El Salvador, her brother was beaten. Their house was they were searched for guns. Her mother's an old woman. It was just a lot of bad things happened to her, but she still told the truth.
Wow. So how did you connect with this on a personal level?
I think the truth is something that's very important in this world, and honestly, they're priests. They're Jesuit priests. They're good men. That's what she said. That's her reason with it. And honestly, I think I would have done the same thing if I was in that type of situation. Even though she went through so much.
Well, it seems like a great movie. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm pretty sure my co-star, Bruno Mars, who plays Jorge, is going to be on next. Is that right?
Get a picture with him.
You can get a picture with him. Yes, you can.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to What's Going On with Celebrities. Here we have Bruno Mars, who plays one of the main characters in the movie based on the book, based on the true story, La Verdad.
Hi.
Yes, hello. So I understand that your character,
Jorge.
Jorge.
That's his name.
Jorge.
He was a baker.
He was a baker. Okay.
PETA from the Hunger Games, am I right?
We're not discussing the Hunger Games, Bruno Mars.
Huh.
Jennifer Lawrence is not here right now.
She's hot.
Yes, she is. Okay. So, your co-star Scarlett Johansson played Lucia.
She's hot too.
Yes, she's hot too. Played Lucia, and Lucia was Jorge's wife. Was it her
Yeah,
first
I was
marriage
the
or
second husband actually. Second husband.
second husband?
Yeah.
The first one was crazy.
He was crazy and an alcoholic and chased her around with a gun. So that's not really good. But I didn't do that. I was loving and compassionate.
Yes, we're getting to that. Oh, so in the movie, in the book, I understand that he was taken into questioning when Lucia was as well.
Yeah, actually, we were both questioned for quite a while there.
Relentlessly, I assume.
Relentlessly for about, 3 days or so.
I heard, I read in here at one point, they did not let you leave, and
They did not let us leave at all.
They called you, communists.
Yeah, they did.
Because Lucia saw what she shouldn't have seen.
Yeah.
They wanted to protect her.
Yeah, they actually they wanted her to lie about what she saw because the U.S. government was funding the Salvadorian.
Yes,
Army.
there was a huge corruption scandal there that
Yeah.
would be revealed if Lucia told the truth.
Yeah.
And as I understand, you had a small daughter. You had a very young daughter in,
Yes.
in the story.
At the time, I did.
Jorge and Lucia.
She's adorable. Yeah.
I bet she is adorable. You must have been very frightened for the safety of your
I
family.
was. We were threatened to be deported, so we were moving around a lot from D.C. to Miami to Texas even. It was everywhere. I was very frightened. I was frightened for my family. What would happen to us?
And yet you still stuck by Lucia, even though this situation and her wanting to tell the truth put you all in danger.
I did. I loved her very much. She was hot.
Did you think it was the right? Did you think she was doing the right thing?
She was, I think. I don't think you should lie to the government, especially. Nor should the government lie. I mean, my God.
Eventually, the truth did come out, and it came out in the best of ways.
But you'll have to find out in the movie.
In the movie, La Verdad, a true story
I
based.
have to go. I have a 3:30 appointment.
La Verdad, a true.
Okay.
Did he just leave? Did he just leave? La Verdad, coming to theaters May 69th. Thank you for watching. What's new with the celebrities? Can someone get him back here?
We're starting. Everyone shut up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome to When and Now. Oh, no. No. No.